Hello, YouTubers, and all those who happen to watch. Making sure that this camera is recording. A little thing I do here with this, because I'm using the Bloggy now, I like the camera, I do. It doesn't have a viewfinder in the front here, so I gotta go like this with a reflective surface so I can actually look really carefully and think, okay, it's recording, cool. It's really useful to do it like this. Like if you have like a disc or something like that, like a blank CD or something of nature, and have something like this that's really shiny and glossy, just go like that behind it and go, I see you, son of a gun. Good reflective surface, kind of like a mirror of sorts. So, all right. Today's topic I wanted to discuss was actually Sub4Sub. Now, it's since the test of time, since the veil that was called YouTube got lifted, we saw that Blushing Bride, and she happened to be a very commercial successful website. It's something that, more of a given, it's sort of a tradition for most people, or in this case more of a, not like more like a fad, but more on the lines of just being something, it's sort of the daily routine for folks. So you have a lot of folks on here as well who want to build a channel off this website, and this is sort of how a lot of public broadcasting networks think too. They were like, okay, how can I advertise myself and draw attention towards my channel? How can I build my channel and make people think that it's successful, it's large? Now, while today's norm is a lot of people try to get partnerships, especially folks who play video games or play the video games. They usually pick obscure or random different games that most people do not play, and they try to, or either play some of the games that are extremely popular, such as Call of Duty, Battlefield 3, and all this nature. So I'm pretty much breaking down the assumption of how these folks think, generally. So you have those folks who Sub4Sub. Now, again, I don't believe in, going to every single random person I don't even know and just saying, hey, I have a channel, why don't you check my channel and subscribe? I don't like doing that. I mean, in the past, it's something that if you're starting out and you really want to make yourself like some sort of machinima wannabe, go nuts, promote the shit out of yourself, who cares? But nowadays, so many people are doing it, it becomes sort of like you don't have to look too far to find these people. So for those folks that come up on you, it's kind of like some people feel annoyed by it. They just don't feel very enthusiastic about checking that person's channel at that point because they're seeing it so often. So that's where that thing comes into play, where some people just get annoyed by them, and then they don't understand why. They're upset, they're angry, so therefore they reflect back on, my channel's good, I have channel, and they start bringing up stuff that don't matter, it's irrelevant. And it's just like saying my channel is a video gaming channel. What makes it irrelevant for me saying that? Because there's so many out there, hell, some more out there are a lot better than mine. And I know that for a fact. And you got folks who are fantastic, such as Retro Gamer VX, you got Soft Otaku, which is a lot similar to Luke Morris 1. Both these guys do some pretty fantastic art. I just said artwork. Wow. Whee! Collaborations of Japanese culture as well as Japanese video game consoles and obscure Japanese video game consoles, which I could check out and watch daily. So, that's interesting to me. Then you have these folks I do happen to rarely watch. I mean, really rarely have that need or that urge to watch, and I subscribe to a couple of them, such as WWE Nation, or Fan Nation, which is WWE's official YouTube channel, which is pretty damn biased to me. So then you got the other channel content here, such as General Magnus, which is trolling videos for Call of Duty or Battlefield 3, which he's a generally funny guy, so I got no problem watching and subscribing to him to help him build up his channel. So we got these folks who see the popularity of General Magnus or a couple of these other channels, and they try to follow suit with them. They try to put themselves on top of that food chain. They want to be a part of that. They want to get the general revenue views. They want to get all that stuff. I understand that completely. I think a lot of people here on YouTube understand that completely. However, it's the fact that some people just don't care about that kind of lifestyle, or that kind of, don't really care to be a number. So a lot of feelings, a lot of emotion comes involved with it when it comes to people getting asked this proposition, such as, I'll subscribe to you if you subscribe to me. to them, those people who are getting offered this Sub4Sub thing feel offended because they know full well this person is going to watch their channel constantly. They're not going to care about their channel after a couple weeks. And they're just going to ignore them. They're going to be a number that eventually the people who subscribe to them are going to be unsubscribing to them. So therefore, the person that offered is going to have an extra number in their bank. And you're going to sit there with a subscription to this guy you don't even watch, most likely. So you're not helping each other out at all, because you're not going to really care about the guy if you see this type of content all the time. Now, if this person's saying, you know, me and you have the similar interests, blah, 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 you know, they're going down the list of things that are similar to what you like and what they know you like, and they check out your channel, see what you actually talk about daily, and go, hey, I'm actually, you know, and you start having a conversation with them, you build a social interaction with them, then you probably would get a subscriber out of them. Then you generally probably get a viewer constantly giving you feedback, talking to you, giving you, touching your nipples, you know, putting a ball gag in your mouth and just, you know, spanking your ass as hard as you want them to. And you know, you have a butt buddy for life from that point on. But no, I'm kidding. It's I really do have a ball gag though. No. So you generally got that. So where's the substance in doing Sub4Sub? I mean, there's really no element behind it that's substantially important other than that person trying to build numbers on this channel. So I don't see myself ever subscribing to these people when they offer me this. I end up most likely probably blocking them so they don't ever try to ask me again, or I just completely ignore them. That's, of course, if I block them, they keep on repeatedly asking me, which just only rarely happens. I think it's happened like once, but it was just once. So, I don't know, guys. What do you think of that type of behavior on YouTube? Now, I understand people are trying to build themselves up on the network because it is, you know, quite a crowded, you know, school of sorts, where people are trying to, you know, get up on that chain where people can notice them. Where some people do really creative content, get noticed right away, and that's it. And so a lot of people see that creativity, and they, you know, pretty much do pretty much impersonate the person or parody the person, which is always a great compliment, in a nutshell. But in reality, it's just sort of a watered down element of content where folks are not going to be as interested into you as they are in the original creator. So it just becomes a vicious cycle where the person strives for ideas, does stuff such as Minecraft or anything else like that that's popular, even though Minecraft's kind of dying down as a breed a little bit. It's still a popular game, just going down a little bit. That's why Notch and the company's starting to develop more games or something new, so that way it keeps people interested in the company, so they kind of go up a little bit more and until it goes down again. It's just like how World of Warcraft at the moment. You know, it's extremely popular. People still try to do content for that, as well as Guild Wars 2 or what is it, Surgeon Simulator 10,792. All these popular games at the moment. Even Simulator to me just seems like I don't know, it's clunky to me. I tried it out once and it was a pretty clunky game. I didn't really care for it, so I probably wouldn't even do any gameplay because I don't really give a damn about it. I liked Life or Death, that game back in the day for the old PC. That was a fantastic surgeon game. I'd probably play that at some point in the future if they re-released that particular title, but I wouldn't play that simulator. It just looks like a clunky game. But more than what I played of it, of course. I tried to do brain surgery and it didn't work out too well. It was just very clunky. So, yeah. Besides that, as you've probably seen by this by now, you're probably like, ooh, what the hell was that you just showed, Daddy? Beforehand, a little side note. I got this in the mail today. This is Arcania, the Complete Tale. And it is, you know, a press copy. Where it's something that was very generically produced. It isn't anything too extravagant. It's just a simple copy for you to play the game on your PS3 or your 360 or your PC. So you can, you know, do coverage for it. Which, this is from the 2010 game, Arcania, which is Gothic 4. And Gothic 4 wasn't well received on the consoles. On the PC it was more favorable, or was more favored. So, again, I digress. I'm going to go ahead here and play some of this. And enjoy some good old Arcania. I was actually thinking about doing some gameplay for this game, because it's been out for freaking 3 years already, so I don't think now anything's gonna explode here for this. But anyway, guys, really gonna be really interested to hear what you have to say about the subject in particular, about Sub4Sub. What do you guys think about it? Do you guys hate it? Do you despise it? Do you think it's okay because of a few okay elements to it for what the value of the worth of the product and what they're trying to do with it? Or you just want to touch your nipples as always? So, oh man, take it easy, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, and take care.